Okay, you're welcome to Opinion Sharers. My name is Paul. We are sorry for delaying. We are supposed to have been live 1 hour ago, or at least 1 hour ago, but due to some technical issues that we had, that's why we had to come late, and we don't want to, because of that, stop the show today. So the show must go on. So you're welcome to join us as we talk about yet another political issue, talking about Nigerian politics and the as we get towards the 2023 general election, especially presidency. So, if you can see us now, please let us quickly go and share the link. Let's share to invite people who might be interested in joining the show. So, I'm going to go share the link now. Let's quickly take a few minutes to share it and then we'll come back. Some of our regular guests will not be able to join us today because of some engagements that they have. So if you want to join us, let me know if you want to call in. You might be able to arrange to take some calls, maybe one or two calls from some of our viewers who might want to participate. So please let me know if you want to call in, and I can share my WhatsApp number, and then you can call in and contribute to the discussion. So we are sharing the link now. So if you can see us, please help us share the link and invite people to join us. People who might be interested in the discussion, please. So what I'm quickly doing now is look for where I can share the link, and then we will just continue in a few minutes. Okay, now I think we will start. Listen, you're welcome to the show.
Good Good evening to our friends. I'm Citizen Oluwatosi. Welcome to the show again.
Okay, so we are going to be talking about your friend today, uh, Tinubu. We thought maybe the issue of Muslim ticket is going away until sometimes last week, or not last week even, a few days ago when Lawa Babache, is it Babache Lawa, you know, the former SGF came to TV and said, they are still on their issue. They are, further, they are working on how they will make sure that Tinubu does not win the election. He cited examples of, statistics that they don't believe Tinubu will win 25% of the vote in many states. He even said, even in southwest, that many of the big churches in Nigeria are in the southwest, which is true. He mentioned Redeem, Deeper Life, Winners, and many other big churches. And he believed that Nigerians will not, I mean, that those Christians will not vote for the ticket. And then he went further to declare that his group, that they are, even though they are still in APC, they are going to be supporting uh, Peter Obi. So, that's just arose some other curiosity about this Muslim ticket. I thought it wasn't going away. I mean, I thought it has gone, that people have moved on. Normally, when events happen now, Nigerians kind of forget about it, and we move to the other trending subject. So, doesn't were you expecting that this issue would still be a big deal even after many months?
Yeah, the Muslim thicket is what Babachera and his group, because they are a number of northern Muslim politicians that are not happy with the choice of, especially the vice president, their candidate pick in after his emergence as the party candidate. The issue of Muslim ticket is not what we can wish away, especially when there is some unsatisfied member of the party that do not align themselves, and those that their expectation were high after the their primaries, that the expectation were high that probably one of them will be picked as the running mate and all. And having seen their hope being dashed, they were not happy about it. I immediately the candidate pick his running mates. Babachera has been vocal about it and said the candidacy is dead on arrival. That's what he says. He says it's dead on arrival. And since then, they've been having a series of meetings of their caucus. Although they are not leaving the party, but what this guy raised in the last interview is what we should consider very much. He said up till now the APC had not deemed it fit to engage them, even when they know that they are not happy with their moves. They have not taken time to engage them. Thereby, they see themselves as they are not wanted in the party, or they don't mean anything to the party. And this is obvious in this election. What APC is doing now, they are doing as if they have won the election already, or they don't even need the people engagement to win the election. Their candidates is paraded himself just like he's the president already, with the assurance that he's going to win. Maybe when we get there, we'll talk about it. But the Muslim ticket is not what we just go away just like that. People might not be saying anything about it, but deep down within them, they still don't like it. Deep down within them, how many people are satisfied with the country the way we have it now? Even when we have the vice president as a Christian, even when we have a Christian and a Muslim in the realm of affair, there's still a huge marginalization against some people. There's still some key position that is not going to some people. So it's not what we can wish away. Although people are not talking about it, that does not mean that it's not on their mind or they are not going to act accordingly.
Okay, so listen, thank you for that opening comment. Somebody is asking what what is a Muslim ticket. Well,
The person,
Muslim ticket. I don't know if you understand the topic we are discussing. Tinubu is one of the is a leading presidential candidate towards the 2020 election in Nigeria, and so Muslim ticket is that Tinubu himself is a Muslim and is vice presidential candidate is also a Muslim. So in a country where we have both Muslims and Christians, majority, in terms of religion, people expect that at least if the president is a Muslim, the vice should at least be a Christian. So, but then that didn't happen. This guy said Nigerians are voting based on tribal and religious identity, not competence. Well, that can be something. It might be somewhat true. Okay, it might be somewhat true. But then, so doesn't from your own perspective, now let's leave what Babache talked about. From your own perspective, do you see people in the West, I mean, in the Southwest especially, like he said tribe and religion is going to play a major role, right? Do you think Yorubas, for instance, do you think Yorubas will focus more on religion rather than their tribe?
Uh, the business remain the same. It's a business of monkey see, monkey do. So it's a business of politics and how opposition will choose to bank on that weakness, because that is a political blunder the APC committed. So it now depends on the opposition how they take advantage of this blunder, how they capitalize on this blunder to their own advantage. Somebody might not even be aware of the Muslim ticket, but it takes an opposition to come hammer it again onto the hearing of the people. That, do you know if you vote for APC, you are voting for Muslim ticket? Do you know if you vote for APC, you are voting for Islamization of the country? By this, the eyes of the persons they are talking to or is hearing them, their eyes become more open and they pay more attention to that fact. But if the opposition are not taking advantage of that blunder, then it is an error. But I see the Southwest, we are people that do not really see any big deal in Muslim, and some of us even have them in our family. When I was in my school days, I have my best friend is a Muslim guy. I even most cases I followed him to the mosque. I stay outside while he go inside pray, and after praying come outside, we continue our day. And that is how we lived all through our secondary school days, and even afterwards till today we are still best of friends. And we are still best of friends till today, so we don't see anything big deal in it. But when it comes to the context of the president and the president of Nigeria, where we are already divided than we used to be as a people, so a political party that is not paying attention to the division we have presently, and it's not paying attention to the emotions of the people, the religious aspect of Nigerians, then they are committing a political blunder. And so we might,
But
as
Tosi, if you take a
individuals,
clue from the comment of this guy Joe B, he said Nigeria currently have Christian Muslim leaders, and it is still the same thing. So what is the what change would be there if we have Muslim or Christian? What will he, I mean, what
okay,
implication is they likely going to have? Since we currently have a Muslim, I mean, Christian
Muslim
Muslim or Muslim
Christian.
Christian, whichever one you want to say, still, this is the way it is now. So, in a case where we have, if we have Muslim or Christian, what's going to change?
Okay, now what people should be looking at actually is the competency and the character of the person that want to lead them. But in a society we have like Nigeria, remember that in the build up to the 2015 general election, there was some speculations too that the candidacy of Muhammadu Buhari will Islamize Nigeria. There's always this fear of the Muslim taking over the country. The fear has been there since the 2014 2015 general election, and the kind of person Muhammadu Buhari has positioned himself as a religious bigot and tribal person. So that has built the foundation for this argument and for this belief. Now going forward, seeing what's now happened in the administration of Muhammad Buhari, how Boko Haram has now established themselves beyond what we used to have it before. So one, we automatically have fears. Having seen also the persecution of Christians across the country, especially in the north, in the northern part of Nigeria. So this will become a concern to a person. What we should be looking at is it's not Muslim or Christian. It's competency. But at the same time, people fear for themselves. People fear for for their lives, because we have a country that when people just manage to get into power, getting them out of power is not easy, whether they do right or wrong. Look at what we have today in this administration. If it's in a sane society, it's either they resign by themselves or the people rise up against them and kick them out of office. But immediately they get there, whatever blunder, whatever they are doing, is very difficult to get them out of office. They have to spend their time. That is why the people are paying more attention, so that it will not be they get there and they start misbehaving and people start persecuting themselves and all that. This person is saying Obasanjo and Jonathan are both Christians, but they were in power when Boko Haram and Sharia law were passed into law. Yeah, now, yeah, he's right. They were both Christian, and when they were in power, yeah, it's right. But when Boko Haram and no, we cannot compare Boko Haram to Sharia law. These are two different things. And under Obasanjo, Boko Haram was well managed. They were well managed. Even in the days of Jonathan, Boko Haram, they were later well managed than the highest level of success this administration has gained. And that is a fact.
Okay, Tosin, but what is obvious is, can we blame the current maybe terrorism, banditry, and all of those insecurity issues? Can we blame it to the competency or lack of competency in this administration rather than issue of religious or political or the polity? I mean the religion of the politicians in charge.
Well, yeah, you are right there. It is gross incompetency of the administration, not really because of the religion of the person in charge. But we have a society in Nigeria that you cannot separate the, a person from his religion, especially when you see them behaving, in a favorable way towards their tribe or their religion. The same thing has happened under this administration. So it is difficult to tell if it is because of the incompetency of this administration, or because they love their tribe or they love their religion. Because the same thing that happened with Boko Haram, the escalation of Boko Haram and terror and banditry, the same thing happened with the people of his tribe, the Fulanis, when the X-Men became violent, running riot everywhere, before they now graduate finally to become bandits. So it is the incompetency of this administration that caused that. So, but we cannot separate them. We cannot separate them.
Okay, so I guess from what you're saying, it's probably easy to decode that this escalation is more about incompetence rather than religion. Is it? I went out this evening, my wife and I, and we were talking with some of our a family friend. They are from Ogun State, and he was saying that in his family, that when he was a child, because his grandma was a Muslim, that they used to go to Ilekeu, that is,
Arabic
Islamic
school.
Arabic school. Thank you. You know, and but his parents are Christians and they are Christians, but then their grandma then was a Muslim. So because his grandma was a Muslim, he go to the mosque. So many mostly they don't see it as a big deal. They don't see it as anything.
It's not.
You understand? So there are many families in Yoruba in the southwest where you have Muslim, you have Christians as well. And it's almost impossible for you to go and bomb somebody who is your family. Maybe that's why that kind of thing is not common in the south, or in southwest especially. Anyway, moving on. I wouldn't be able to say, because even on this show we criticized that ticket. That it's probably not wise enough. It's insensitive. To the religion, or Christian religion, to go and pick a Muslim. But don't forget that they want to win election. But then they are saying Well, it's because of competence. It's not because they didn't look at religion. And then this other Babacha and co were saying, are you saying there are no there's no Christian who is also qualified or equally qualified, in the north among the Christians? Anyway, let's move on. So he went further to endorse Obi. All right. He even said that there are some villages in the north there where they don't even want to hear anything about any other presidential candidate other than Obi. So now I want to ask: Do you see this as a development that is going to continue? That people are going to, because of religion, because of the Muslim ticket. That's why people are pitching their tent to with Obi presidency. Or there
Uh,
might be any other factors.
Apart from the Muslim thickets, there are many other factors that will draw people closer to the candidacy of Peter Obi. The kind of engagement he's having, if you listen to him and you are a Nigerian that still have conscience, that want the good of Nigeria, the good of yourself and for your kids and your unborn generation, there's no how you will listen to Obi and you will not see that there is competency in this person. So there are many factors to draw someone closer to the candidacy of Obi, and there are many factors also that will make people run away from the candidacy of the Muslim ticket. Their candidates in the Muslim ticket, their candidates are both the presidential candidate and the vice. They both have a lot of unanswered questions. A lot of question has been asked: their age, their background, their educational background, how they make their money, where they were at a particular time, on a lot of unanswered questions. And also, the reason why people are scared for the Muslim ticket is because the running mate is actually is the governor of Borno State when Boko Haram gained so much popularity and all. So that is why Obi is gaining popularity every day, because everything is saying, the kind of engagement that is coming from him, even when people attack him, you see he doesn't attack them back. He's modest about engagement. He doesn't attack people. Even when other candidates are talking him down, or his kinsmen are talking him down, he doesn't come to engage them in such manner. There's a lot of decorum in him, and you cannot see all this politeness in someone and you will not go with that person. Apart from that, he's a smooth talker and is gentle going and gentle speaking. Apart from that, the kind of words he's saying on the problem of Nigeria and how he's going to solve them, there's no how you will not say that this person surely got something to offer. Apart from candidates from other political parties that have been around for over the years, that they have record of years they have governed a particular state, and that state is nothing to write home about, that even when they sick, they cannot stay in that state and take care of themselves. And someone is saying it will move the nation from a consuming nation to a production nation. Isn't that fair enough? Everybody knows that we are a consuming nation right now. We consume everything. We don't produce anything. And the same party that have been in power for the last 8 years that could not give us power supply, that could not give us good role, that the rate of unemployment has doubled in their time. Are we going to go back to the same party? If they have solution to the problems we have, why are they not providing the solution to the guy there? Why are they reserving solution until their candidate Ashiwaju come in place? And the guy Ashiwaju also, what is the level of his engagement? What is the level of his health capacity? Someone that will lead the 200 million people, what kind of engagement should he be having right now? Is he just talking to his party people and talking down other people instead of talking about how you are going to fix the problem. Not talking about how to fix the problem is just there attacking other candidates. Oga, tell us how you are going to solve this problem. Everybody knows that we seriously have a problem in Nigeria, and if we risk the chance of having a good president come 2023, those problems might likely consume us. The problems are there, they are glaring now. Before we go and let another person that will get there, and the next 2 years it will just be complaining.
Yeah, but I guess
So
I think everybody knows what the problem is. It's about the solution.
yeah, but he's not talking about solution. He's just there attacking other candidates. But
Yeah,
Obi is there. So there is a lot of things to attract people to Obi. There's a lot of things. The candidacy, Obi and the running mate, are a perfect combo. People have said that the Northeast,
have you
the
forgotten that
Southeast.
Obi was asked about how he's going to solve insecurity problem, and, and he said, if you put gun in my head, I will not say.
No,
So
that's one. You see, when you are running for an office, it is not everything that they ask you that you talk about. Some things are better, they
well, it
are
was you
better
that said
kept to
he's been
yourself.
talking about the
A,
solution.
mi-
That's why I just have to confront you
a
with
minute,
that.
sir, I'm coming. Some things are better not say. See, in politics, these people are politicians, and in politics, you don't. Even when you are playing card, what? When you are playing card, you don't show your opponent all your card now. There's some you keep it to yourself, because when they see all your card already, they know how to get you. So that is one thing that some new guys that are into politics now should learn. You will not just come to the TV and say, yeah, can you come? When I get there, I will. Ọmọdé tó ní táwọn bá dàgbà, orí ẹyẹlé ló máa jẹ. Orí ẹyẹlé yẹn ò ní jẹ́ kó dàgbà.
So
So
if you don't, it's tossing way. If you
mm,
expect Obi, you can pardon Obi for saying I'm not going to reveal the secret. Why shouldn't you pardon Tinubu, Atiku, and Co? If they say I'm going to also keep it secret. These
no,
guys have
no,
they already
no. I am not
Showore,
saying a minute, please. A minute,
Tinubu,
please. We are talking
Atiku, all of
about
them had
security.
manifesto. I think it's only Obi that doesn't yet has a public manifesto.
Yeah, no, on that, he must have a manifesto. There's no how you will run for the president of a country that as vast as Nigeria that you will not have a manifesto. I don't agree with him on that. I don't agree with him on that. He must have a manifesto. It is only on security that Obi has chosen not to show or to tell what he will do. It is only on security, right? Not on every other issue. So if he chose not to talk or how he will handle security, that does not mean he will not handle it. I'm not saying that other candidates also are not talking about it. I'm saying when they should up their game in terms of their engagement with the citizens. They should come to tell us how they are going to fix problems, not coming to campaign ground and start attacking their opponent. We want an issue-based campaign, not people-based campaign. If they want to base their campaign on people, on abuse, the candidacy of Asiwaju, a lot of things is on him to abuse him. So he should not base his campaign on abuse. Baba wey nowhere, person wey nowhere, somebody that he cannot even stand erect on his own, is there abusing Obi and say you don't even want to mention the name. You that you cannot even,
But
you cannot
let's
walk
have
100
politics
meters.
is now. It is
Eh,
campaigning season. It is campaign season.
so
So
that
all
is
of
what
them
we
are
are
talking.
saying. No, that is what we are saying, that there's a lot of things to bring you closer to the candidacy of Obi, because you see Obi doesn't do all those shit. What he does is he comes and tell you, this is the problem we have, this problem we have, and this I will solve it.
Yeah, that
And
is
if I don't solve it,
let's assume that is Obi's strategy. And this is Tinubu's strategy. Okay.
the question
So
you ask me
and
is
Atiku
that
is also playing his own strategy. So is Showore playing his own strategy. So is Kwakanso also playing his own strategy. So let's assume that's the question is, will this
no, the
strategy
question you
win them
ask
the
me
ticket?
The question you ask me is, why are people drawing nearer more to Obi candidacy?
Yes.
And
Yeah,
I'm telling you,
whether it is about this
and
Muslim
I'm
Muslim
telling you
ticket or
that,
not.
the way Obi carry himself, the kind of engagement he's having, that is what is making people to draw closer to him. If you sit down to listen to Obi, and you sit down to listen to Atiku, and you sit down to listen to Tinubu, if someone brain is still working uprightly, that person should know who to go for. Even if three of them is standing in front of you, and you ask them to come closer, and you have a company, and you want to choose a manager for that company, who among them will you choose? It's just as simple as that. So what you ask is, what is bringing people closer to Obi? And those are the factors that is bringing people closer to Obi. The level of engagement, issue-based campaign, not abuse and calling of names or attacking people's personality.
Well, you people that are supporting Obi, you have not been saint when it comes to that. So, in fact, you are the list of people.
People,
You are the
people
list
that
of
are
people that
supporting
it is
Obi or
meant.
Obi,
I'm talking about whichever way you want to say it. So, if you want to, if that's on the basis you want to accuse or attack Tinubu, then you
what I'm
also
saying, what I'm
you
saying,
must come. If you are coming to equity or what? How did they say it? You must
we
come with
will
a
come
clean
with data.
hands. Eh?
No, what I'm saying, the supporters are different to the candidates. I am supporting Obi. I'm not the one to be telling you, Obi will do this, Obi will do that. No, Obi himself will be the one saying that I will do this, I will do that. Now, what's the strategy is, Obi is telling people the problem and the solution he will do. And the people supporting Obi are the one facing those that are pissing on their body up and down, but they want to ridicule our candidate. We are the one facing them. Or that Reno that we just go out to a soundboard and take picture and take video and we come back, I was in California University. Who do you meet there? No name. What paper were you giving? No paper. So those people, we are the ones to face them, not Obi. Obi will be talking about what he will do. And when Obi gets there and he's not doing all the things he say he will do, we also will be here to face him. Okay, you say you will do this.
That's what JB is saying now. That people will vote. People are falling for populism. So Obi will win the election, and Nigerians will. He said Nigeria will be back to square one after his presidency. Do you believe in this?
I deliberately not pay attention to the comment section.
Okay.
Because
So
I don't want to don't want to deviate from Eminisa. I don't want to deviate from the topic and the engagement because of the anonymous Eminisa. Just wait. Just relax now. Maybe you ask me. Let me talk now. Just relax, wait. So I don't want to pay attention to the anonymous in the comment section, the data boys, or the political rats with no face that are in the comment section saying all sorts. I don't want to. That is why I'm not paying attention. People falling for popularity and Nigeria will be back to square one. Don't worry. Let us vote a new guy and see what will happen thereafter. Tinubu has been in charge of Lagos State for more than 20 years. We have seen what Lagos has become of. Let's give Obi a chance. Let's give a new guy a chance. Don't worry about whether Nigeria is going back to square one or no. Nigeria, you are not God. So don't worry about anything going back to square one. Listen to Obi, engage him. Listen to what he's saying, the problem and the solution he's providing to it. And he's saying if he doesn't do it, people should hold him accountable to it. The same thing he did when he was contesting for the governor of Anambra. He said, I will transform education in this state. If I don't do it, hold me accountable. And he did that. So don't worry about people, Nigeria will go back to square one. You leave Nigeria going back to square one. Let us try this new blood. We are tired of the old blocks. We are tired of the people that have been in power since even before 1999. We are
Okay,
tired of them.
Tosin, let's take it a little bit forward. Do you think Babasha and co, people who are in their party, who are in APC, for instance, and rooting for somebody who is in Labour Party, or Wike, who is also in APC, I mean PDP, and rooting for Labour candidate, do you think they are playing anti-party? Do you think this is it good for Nigerian politics?
It is the best for our politics because I've said many times that I don't like people that are party people, because party people, even when they are candidates, is not doing the right thing, they still support their candidate, and those are the people that kept Nigeria in the dish that we have now. I love what these people are
Well,
doing.
you are the one
And
that has
if
been advocating for people to join politics. So now you say you don't like
a minute,
you don't like
no,
party
what
people.
I'm saying is this: they joining politics, people participating in politics, does not mean they must be a card-carrying member of a party. Even if they are card-carrying member of a political party, that shouldn't blind their mind of reasoning when their party or their candidate is not doing the right thing. But we have a system in Nigeria that when people belong to a party, they stay 100% loyal to this party, even if they are students, they are graduated from school, and for years they cannot get a job. They still stay loyal to their party that cannot give them a job.
It is the way that's the way it is everywhere in the world. I think it is even worse in the developed country like America.
Okay,
You can
okay,
see
but
people
back.
following Trump, even despite that some of the things that Trump is saying is you can, literally
What
saying this
he's
is
saying
stupid.
or what he's
Yet they are
doing.
defending it. Like Trump is
No,
still saying they stole the election from him, and some people in Republican Party are still saying it is true that they stole the election, even when there's no evidence. So you can't
no
blame
worry.
Nigerians,
So
and I think it is normal.
What Babashir and Wike and the rest are doing is good for our politics. If Wike, one of the songs they usually sang for him is "Follow who no road." Oh. So if Obi no road, why will you choose to follow those that cannot even stand on their own? Those that they need a canopy pillar for to stand erect. Why? those that were that those that will use our money to go and treat themselves in UK. Why do you need to vote for those one? Why do you need to follow them? When you can follow Obi that say you will not squander your money. Obi that say, somebody that say in the beginning of the campaign, say he doesn't give shishi. And despite the fact that he say I will not give shishi, people are still trooping out for him. So why will you not follow Uno road? So what they are doing is good for our politics. If what they are doing is anti-party, their party will have attacked them or suspend them or sanction them. But their party within themselves, they know that they have failed Nigerians. That is why I tell you that some persons in those parties that do not even have the boldness to come out and support Obi, in their mind, they are supporting Obi. A video surfaced last week of the governor of Kaduna State, Nasiru El-Rufai, when he was criticizing the candidacy of Bola Tinubu. He's saying this guy is old, that he's tired, he should leave the stage. That is what El-Rufai is saying. The video has went viral, it's on the internet. Then he came back after some days and said,
we are just seeing this kind of video. We will see more of them. We saw Obi saying, Okowa, now they do everything where you see for this data. That one was trending on Twitter, Nigeria, since yesterday.
no, I'm saying a sitting governor of Kaduna State coming to condemn the candidacy of his party, APC, and saying that this guy we are parading is old, is tired, he need to rest. It's someone that as huge as Nasiru El-Rufai. I remember the comment of Asiwaju about Nasiru El-Rufai, of him capable of turning a bad situation to a rotten one.
Yes, now that's politics
So,
for you.
so that was blunder. I don't know this JB.
JB
But he
is
dey pepper
is
as he dey
is
pain
firing
dem,
you.
e dey sweet us. As e dey sweet us, e go dey pepper you. E make e dey pepper you.
That is
He go dey pepper you. He
that
say
is
everybody have
wicked
criticized
chorus.
Tinubu's age. Everybody is criticizing Tinubu's age because even Tinubu do not know his own age.
No, you say he didn't. Perhaps he didn't declare it. Not that he didn't know. Why wouldn't he know his
And
age?
if he knows, why is he not this? Okay, so somebody that is deceitful in his age, he knows the age, but is not willing to tell us, and is parading a fake age. Do you think that person is fit to be our president?
No, you see, the problem is that I do not believe that he hasn't declared his age. I don't think
Mm.
we are the one we are the people that is also making issue out of it. Because
Okay.
if it's actually a major issue,
Mm.
INEC has the power to scrutinize him. Okay, they must have asked all the questions that is needed. So they are just leaving us to make noise as much as we want to, and we know, all of us know that
INEC, like you,
majority
we
of
don't
the
know,
we
like
know,
we
you and
don't
I, we
know.
know that majority of the people in civil servants in Nigeria today, they have two age. Okay, it is almost a
And the
normal
people
thing.
are saying, we want to know the real age of the person that wants to lead us as a president. We want to know.
JB is
Is that
telling
too
you,
much to ask? Are you
JB
telling me
is
that
telling you, he
mm,
said JB is telling you, said
mm,
Tinubu's age is on the internet. Please stop.
we, we, we want to we want to hear from Tinubu? Are you Tinubu spokesperson? Are you
No, nothing.
Kiyamo?
You are supporting Obi. He is supporting
Mm,
Tinubu. So I mean,
mm.
and I think everybody has the right to support whoever they want to support, right?
Okay. Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
sure, sure. Oh no,
Mhm.
have I said you should not support Tinubu? Have I said
You-
that?
Well, I'm
How will
just
I say a faceless somebody, a faceless person that internet data boys? You don't know that politicians in Nigeria recruit some guys. They call them data boys. They will just
yeah, it
buy
doesn't
data for
matter.
them, and they are
You
trouble
see
everywhere.
what's important?
So,
What's important is that it's a Nigerian, even if it is recruited or not.
uh-huh,
If you
so,
say,
uh-huh, so, so if how will I put my face here? Everybody can see my face. Everybody knows see my name. I'm not using
he said I am not
Bobby.
supporting. He said I am not supporting Tinubu. He said Tinubu is a
Nothing concern
menace.
us now.
He said Obi is a
So who
pathetic
is he
liar.
supporting? So who
He's
is he
just
supporting?
I'm assuming he's just a concerned Nigerian who believes that both candidates are not good or they are not perfect. That's what I'm
Believe what?
assuming. Anyway,
So,
let's
so who is he
close.
supporting?
I don't
Okay,
know.
he say I support Showore and Mogalu.
Oh, okay. He said Showore
He
or
said I
Mogalu.
support
Yeah,
Showore and Mogalu.
yeah, yeah.
You
That's
are
it.
free to support whoever you want to support.
Yeah,
If you support
of course,
Showore, well,
he's free to support whoever he wants to support. But Mogalu is not.
so why is he
Mogalu's name is not going to be on the ballot. But
Magali is not on the ballot board, so on the ballot paper.
Showore
So
is
what
there.
is Magali there? I thought the person says he's a Nigerian. He doesn't know that
Showore is
Magali
there.
is not is out of the picture.
Showore is there, so he's supporting Showore anyway. Anyway, Tosin, let's close, Jerry.
Why is he not talking
Thank
about the Showore is supporting and he's just here everywhere? You want to be like Reno. You want to be like Reno or Makri that is supporting Atiku, but he's saying, but he's coming on live TV to support Tinubu. All these people with fake name, fake identity up and down, they don't even know where they belong to. They don't even know who is running for Nigerian president or no. Mogalu still running. Mogalu to teach any primaries. Maybe he's talking about the last election, not this election. Oga, go and update yourself, oh, and advise your candidate Tinubu to update his age. You want to know how old is he? We want to know his
Anyway,
real name. We want to know his real name, his real parents, his real town.
anyway, now you sabi Tosin. See, what's important is that he's a Nigerian. So His real town, his real name is. He can claim to be anywhere. There are many people who claim to be Lagosian today. We know they are either from. They are either from even there. I know there are people from Ekiti, my village, who are claiming to be Lagosian. There are people from Delta who are claiming to be Lagosian. There are people from Ogun State who are claiming to be Kwara, even as far as Kwara. When I came to Lagos, they will be calling me Arauke. That time, I remember that
I'm
year.
lucky. No, see, somebody like me, I'm saying I'm a Lagosian. I'm a Lagosian because I was
Oh,
born in Lagos, but originally my parents are from Osun State. I'm an Ijesa
okay.
man, and this I have not hidden from anybody. But I was born a Lagosian. I was born and I grew up in Lagos. You see, this our friend, he said, I know Mogalu stop running. Mogalu did not stop running. Mogalu did not win the primaries. They win Mogalu do maybe won the primaries against Mogalu. So it's not that Mogalu stop running. Oh. Mogalu did not qualify me.
Okay, okay, Tosin. Anyway, let's conclude this topic today. And it's been interesting. I believe that there's still going to be more interesting development in the political scene in Nigeria as we move towards the election. And I think it's less than 100 days now to the election date. So our eyes are on them. We are going to be policing them. Anything they do, if they mess, we go know. If they fumble, we go know. So our eyes are on them, and I think as citizens of Nigeria, whether we are home or not, it is our right to debate them. It's our right to talk about what they are doing, and hear our views about them. And opinion sharers is a platform that allow us to do that. So, Tosin, on this issue of cross carpeting, I don't know whether it is right for me to say they are cross carpeting, but if they want to come to Labour, why don't they come to Labour? Why staying on the? Using one hang to hang on APC or PDP and saying we are supporting Obio. Anyway, uh, we will go today. What's your closing statement?
Okay. People that are in one party and say they are supporting another person from another party is very good. Sometimes when politicians, they don't want to run away, they want to stay there. If the ship will wreck, let it wreck on all of them, and that is very good for the citizens because we want the best for our nation, Nigeria. We want the best, and we want the best person for the job to emerge, not those that will emerge just because they belong to a popular political party. And to our friend BJ in the comment section that is still supporting Mogalu even when Mogalu is out of the race, please leave Mogalu alone. Support any one of the people that are still in the race. Even if it is Showore, support him. If you say you are supporting Mogalu and you are everywhere in the comment section running riot, it will not benefit you anything because in the coming election, common one vote like this, Mogalu cannot get. It's not even on the ballot paper. So put your money where your mouth is, or put your mouth where your money is, one of the two. So our friends, thank you very much for being a part of the show today. It's been a very interesting show. Labour will be the new APC and PDP. No wahala. Now you sabi. Now you sabi. Let us give Labour a chance. Labour will be the new APC and PDP. However, we will give them a chance to be that. And when they want to be it, see, the generation that we have now is different from the generation of our fathers. This is the Sorosoke generation. It's different to the generation of our fathers when APC and PDP were squandering and spoiling the country and they refused to talk. Labour Party, if they want to do what PDP and APC have done to Nigeria, we will not allow them. Even as we are in election campaign season now, if Obi will go out to say something that is not good, or his running mate will go out to say something that is not good, you will find out that the next day, those that were even their spokesperson will be the one criticizing them. and not like APC and PDP that their spokesperson will help them to be rubbing pancake on their blunder and say Baba did not say blue 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 blue. You
how many times,
broom broom
how
broom
many
broom
times,
broom. Baba was trying to start his bike. That is why he say broom broom broom. Baba is
how
trying
many
to
times,
be comic.
how many times has Obi speaker, I mean, Obi's spokespersons, how many times have they criticized him?
Okay, thank you very much. I love that. When Dati was on Channels TV and Dati said that the killings at Leggy, that the massacre they are calling it is debatable. The following week, even on Arise TV, the spokesperson, Dele Farotimi, was there to criticize that comment. When Obi also, a minute, when Obi also come out to make blunder, I forgot the blunder, this madam, Aisha Yusuf, was there to criticize Obi. So these are the things that we wanted.
You know, shall I not learn?
A minute, please.
Okay, guys, we are waiting for him to fix his camera. Maybe something. Okay, now let's do
Okay.
that. Let's
So
do it and round it up in 2 minutes.
these are the kind of nation we want, where people will be accounted for whatever they say or whatever they do. So if Labour will be the next APC or PDP, we the supporters, we will not allow them. We will hold them accountable for whatever they have said. People, please go and get your PVC if you have registered for it. On election day, be ready to vote. Before election day, tell that your neighbor, tell those your family in the village, tell them about Labour Party. That is the party that has the logo of Mama, Baba and Pekin. It's a family party. As you like your family, now Labour Party sef still like you and like your family. So tell your people about Labour Party. Tell them that on election day, whether it's councillor election, chairmanship election, governor ni o, representative, senator or president, they should just be stamping on Mama, Papa, Pekin, Mama, Papa, Pekin. Don't
Anyway,
go and vote for
you
APC
you will
o.
you will have to send you will have to we will send you the bill for this your advert. Oh. So
Don't vote for
viewers, you should
APC
know
o.
that opinion sharers is not supporting any candidate. So
No,
this is
no,
just
it's my personal opinion. It's opinion
uh,
sharer, so it's my opinion.
yeah, it
And
is
so
your
it's my
opinion.
opinion is that people should go and get their PVC and be ready to vote in the next coming election. After you vote, don't just vote and go home. Wait until they count the election and they upload it on INEC website. That is the new logic now. You know, we are in the computer age. When they can't vote now, nobody say they go just write it down. No, they will upload it on INEC website and you can even access it on your mobile. So wait until they count your
Okay,
vote
so
and
we
make
will
sure
go
that
for
your vote
today.
counts.
Yeah, thank you, Tosin, for the free promo that you are doing for Labor there. We will send you receipt. I mean the bill. You know. Anyway, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you, Mr. JB, or whether it is Mrs. I don't know. So thank you for joining us, and I appreciate your contributions. Continue. I mean, you know, continuous engagement with us. This is not the first time that I'm noticing you, so please join us next week again. We came a little bit late this today because we're attending to some important things. So we'll be back again, God willing, next week Saturday. It's 5 p.m. Nigerian time. You know, regardless of where you are, you can always join us. Or we are using Nigerian time to get set it. So thank you very much. Tosin, thank you very much. We know you are supporting Obi, and you know, it's opinion sharers. Anyone who wants to hear their view can use this platform for free and hear their views about whatever topic we are dealing with. So, because it's election season in Nigeria, that's why we are focusing on elections. But we often discuss other issues, social, political issues, whatever is trending, you know. Anyway, thank you very much. We'll be back again next week. Bye.